Chapter 28. Create for me. A success before I write it, before anyone reads it. Quote, my audience is me. Unquote. Me, or, well, you. One of the main reasons this book came into existence was because of a book titled You Must Write a Book. One of my issues with that book and that title is when you ask yourself who the audience of that book is or the reason you're writing it, or feel you must. If you are of the opinion that you must or at least should write a book, who would you be writing it for? For a specific audience, maybe a future audience, fans that don't yet exist, or maybe you hope they will come if or when you write the book. There are lots of ifs and whens in there. I'm going to again quote from our easiest book ever author, who, before she even wrote her book, only when she thought of the idea of the book, when the title came to her, did she already succeed. She succeeded so quickly and so convincingly because she was her own audience. She was writing her book for her. Did you catch that part where she was a success before she even wrote the book? I feel the urge for a numbered list to highlight this point. She was a success, 1, before she wrote the book, 2, before anyone read the book. It was simply, and yet also extremely powerfully, the idea for the book that propelled her into success. Here's the difference between 1, you must write a book, and 2, you should write a book, and 3, you're ready and willing to write a book. That last one is when you get to the point where you feel you can't not write the book. You want to, you feel it, then you need to, but only out of your own need. And you must write it. Again, only because you feel you must. See the difference? Feel the difference? Create for creating sake. Create for me. Not the Bradley me, but the you me. Possible? Create for someone. Impossible? Create for everyone. Repossible? Create for me. Bonus content. I turned on the camera and hit record, which gave me the content, the idea and drive, and the meaning to then come up and write this chapter. Remember, I firstly call myself a writer. However, recently, I am more and more hitting record to get the ideas straight in my head, to run through it, to edit it by recording it, to then know what I needed to write. Find the video recorded on the island of Hydra in Greece here. go.repossible.com/ydht-bonus. Look for the lesson called Create for Me. Bonus takeaway quote from the video. Quote, there's no way I can fail. I called it an experiment, so the only result is something learned. Even if I learned that the answer is no, or don't do that, or that chapter is a bad idea, I learned something from it. There is no way to fail. How about that when you're starting an action? There is no way this could fail.